So here's an approach challenge using a couple of shots that you'll use on the course without practicing. Okay, so if you get the chance to practice on the golf course or even on a range, you can do this. We've come up to a par 3 here, 150-ish yards. First shot, going to go for your stock shot, whatever that might be, or stock club. So going to go with 9-iron here. And it's looking pretty good. Okay, just off the back, but that's not too bad. Now, we're going to play that again with 2 different clubs. The first one we're going to do is we'll go with less loft. So I'm going from a 9 down to an 8-iron. Now, this shot you'll use a lot where you might be taking some height off it, you're going into the wind or whatever that could be. So you'll probably need it along the golf course, but it's something you'll probably rarely practice. Now, when this is the case, like anything you don't practice, even though it's a shorter swing, with less loft and the fact that you don't practice it much at all, and the distance the club goes around your body is going to vary, your sequence will vary, dispersion actually gets worse relative to the distance. So if you're not working on it, it's a shot that you'll need a lot, but you'll probably very rarely practice. So I'm going to grip down a little bit on this one, take a lot off the swing, because that one went too far, and we'll see how we do. You might find a preference in terms of shape as well, so I'm probably going to hit this with a little bit of a cut again to take some distance off. But if you're getting into the wind, you might play it a little bit lower. Actually, let's go lower one with less loft, because it is the open and a bit windy up there. So we'll try a lower knockdown shot. So distance is going to be all right, just left it out to the right a little bit. Bits on the green. If you're finding you're blocking some when you're playing it like low, I didn't then, that was just a block. But if you do put the ball near your back foot, club path tends to move a little bit right. So what you can do if you do go near your back foot with less loft, just open your body up, straight into the club path out. Another shot that you might play, and that's going to be now with more loft. So if I go from the 9, that was an 8, and I'm going to pitching wedge, you might need this. You might need to sometimes hit it a bit harder. If my stock shot was around 90% of my sort of effort, I'm going to put in maximum effort for this one. And this is going to be when you still need to use lots of loft, deeper grass in the rough, trying to hit it a long way, but with more loft. Sometimes you want to put in a little bit more effort. Again, for obvious reasons, dispersion can change a little bit here. So let's have a go. So I'm going to sneak it in my back foot, get a bit more open. Can I get the pitching wedge as far as my 9-iron? A bit too high to get there maybe, but felt a lot more speed in that, a lot more effort. And it's come up short of the green only just. So didn't quite get there, but if I had to go higher and a similar distance, that's an option. So hitting it harder with less club, or just hitting it harder generally if you need to, put that extra bit of energy into it, and taking some distance off the swing, off the shot. 2 shots you're probably going to use on the golf course, but something you don't practice. There's an easy way to practice it while you're going on the course or while you're on the range.